Hey guys, Joe Fish here. This is part 2, the results. It wasn't as good as I posted up last time, but that's because, I mean, if you can tell, I'm starting to lose my daylight, and I know I wanted to shoot this video, so the last, like, 25 rounds, I just kind of pop, and I kind of wanted to see how tight of a group I could hold on a silhouette at 100 yards, not rapid fire, but, you know, a quick semi-auto. So that's what a lot of this on the outside is, and I don't know how well you can see it. I'm going to try and turn it so the sun can see. Yeah, you guys can see that all right. That's what a lot of this stuff on the outside, the 8 and 9, is. And for some reason, I kept pulling down, and I want to blame that on my trigger. I have such a stiff trigger, and I'm going to blame this on myself, because Tac Pack actually sent me a spring kit to lower the reduction of the pull down to around 3 pounds, and I didn't put it in yet. I haven't done it. I put all the other stuff the Tac Pack sent me on my gun, but I didn't do the trigger kit or the trigger because I wanted to build. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put that on a pistol or if I might try and build. CBC Industries has like 6.5 Creedmoor uppers, and that would be a sweet higher caliber long-range gun. So I'm like up in the air on what I want to do. I really want to do a pistol, but on the same sense, I kind of want to do a bigger caliber. You know, I said that right from the get-go. If you guys watch my original gun video, when I first posted up me building this, I said that, you know, there's other calibers to be had out there other than a 5.56. I can do a 7.62, 458 SOCOM, 6.5 Creedmoor. And then there's other ones, like, I mean, there's big, huge calibers, like 338 Lapua in the AR. That's like a $6,000 gun. I mean, for coming out here and plinking, it's a little aggressive. But, I'm like I said, I'm up in the air. I don't know if I want to build a pistol, because I think it would be really cool to have you know, that, but with a barrel, like, to here, which would be sweet. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm still up in the air. That's why I didn't put the trigger or springs in when I got them from Tac Pack, because I thought down the road I might build something where that, you know, trigger pull is a little bit more crucial. I mean, it's crucial at 100 yards, it's crucial at 150 yards. My patterns were somewhat similar, except for at 150 I had a little bit more drift from left to right, because, and I'm going to blame it again on the trigger, it's probably just my crap shooting, but, you know, I got such a stiff trigger on this that when I pull it back, I feel the gun kind of, you know, compress against, I feel the stock compress against me, and it's, I mean, that's how hard of a trigger it is on both of my guns. I pull them, and the gun kind of lifts up a little bit in the back, and I try to hold it so tight, but I'm a fluffy guy, so it's kind of hard to do that. What I need to do is get myself a lead sled and come out here and eliminate the cushiness of myself, and then go from there. I've been trying to do it from my shoulder, and I want to blame it on my triggers, but I think that's what it is, honestly. I mean, there's got to be people out there that know more than me, and it's YouTube, it's the internet, someone always knows better. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Why am I consistently, you know, on this gun, why am I consistently pulling off to the right? And with this one, why am I consistently going down? I consistently shoot low, and I don't know why. I hammered the heck out of it, but I also adjusted for that. And you can't adjust, you shouldn't adjust for shooter error. And that's what my dad told me. Anyway, the last time we came out here, we were both shooting at 150. He's got a bolt action 223 by Savage. It's a nice gun. He was going to get the 17. He was actually going to get that. But then he's like, I've got a little more money. I'm going to spend on that. Well, I wanted to buy that rifle plus a handgun. I said, Dad, if I wanted to buy a $700 gun, I would have bought a $700 gun. But instead, I bought a $200 gun and put a $60 scope on it, and then bought a $400 gun and ammo for that. So, like, I kind of tried to split it up. What I was originally going to do is I was going to buy this gun, like I mentioned in my previous video. I was going to put an LSS 22 chassis on it. I was going to put a better optics on it. I wasn't even going to buy a scope until I could get a good one. And then I was also going to, and with an LSS chassis, if you guys check them out, if you're wanting to build a high precision plinker, it's good for, they say, to build a high precision rimfire will help you with your center fire. It's like a training gun, and that's kind of what I was going for. That's what I want. That's why I bought this, is that's what I wanted to buy. But I was going to have this threaded, and I was going to take that other $400 that I had, and I was going to buy a suppressor, because I want a suppressor. I think they're awesome, and I think that would be cool to have. I think it'd be cool to come out here and be like, I know, I'm a little animated, sorry. But, I mean, that's what it is. That's what I wanted to do. And instead, I also wanted that Taurus Judge for a long time. And I don't have that with me today. But I've really been wanting the Taurus Judge. I think my buddy might be pulling up. Nope, it's not him. I really wanted the Taurus Judge. But instead, I was going to get a suppressor. And I kept going back and forth with it. And then I decided, and then I went to a gun store with a buddy of mine. His daughter was turning 8, and she wanted, more than anything, a pink 22 Cricket. And we looked everywhere, and we couldn't find one. The only one that was closest to us is at Grice's Gun Shop, which is a hop, skipping, and jumping away. So he had asked me, I don't remember when, if I would want to drive him out there, and I said sure. We went out there. I grabbed their pamphlet, their flyer, that was that thick of all the specials and deals that they had, and I was flipping through it, and I come across that Taurus Judge, and I had been wanting a Judge for a long time, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. So, like 2 days later, I drove back, an hour and a half, one way, to get that gun. It was worth it. I had to fly to get there, fly, come home, get dressed to go to work, so I didn't even get to shoot it. Like 3 days later, I got to shoot it. So, but I wanted to, you know, I told you guys that I was going to show you my results, and I did. I showed you, not as well as I wanted it to be. I was trying to hit that 7, something fierce, and then I went up to the 12. Then after I got dialed it right in, I wanted to dot the I's, so I was a little bit off. I mean, you could see. Hold on. I was a little off on dotting the I's. But I tried. I was actually going to try and do a smiley face. I figured I got this here, and then I dotted the I's. But I had to dial it in. I was trying to hit that 7 to dial it in before I wanted to come up and just shoot this all out. And then after I got it all dialed in, where I was just bam, 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 I thought, I'm gonna dot the I's and then make a smiley face. And then after I dotted the I's, I realized it's gonna look dumb because I have those extra holes. So I kind of ruined it for myself. I should have shot that practice target. And that, like I said, all of the stuff in the 8 and 9 circles was me trying to burn it off because I'm losing daylight. So I just pop, 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 pop. You know, I shot 25, 30 rounds, I think. I don't remember exactly how many I put in there. So that was what I was trying to do. James, that's the challenge. That's what I meant by Gunner Crate Challenge when I said that. When I said let's do a shooting challenge, and then we can do, like, you know, handgun at 25 yards, and then rifle at 100, like center fire at like 50 yards, and then, or I'm sorry, rim fire at 50, center fire at 100, something to break it up, because you can, like, shoot here, and then, you know, let's say, rim fire, handgun, center fire, and then you can take a picture and send it in, and then you might be able to win something. Free box from Gunner Crate. Although I feel like you weren't too happy with your other Gunner Crate, the one you just posted. The whole video you kind of seemed bummed, dude. Live life. I don't know what you got going on, but smile. Still got the golden arches. But while I'm making this video, for those of you that are still here, I wanted to go through and just kind of, you know what, part 3 of this video, and I'm going to do one tomorrow, one the next day, try to split it up, of why I'm keeping Tac Pack. The first couple boxes of the month, or of the year, I wasn't happy with, and then, like I said, I mean, if you take away the hat that I wasn't going to wear, and the shirt that I couldn't, I was just left with, I paid $55 for a knife and a flashlight. And the knife, you can get apparently for like $12. Flashlight, I don't know. Everybody was in an uproar over the knife. Nobody really got to the flashlight. I'm sure some people got to the flashlight. But Gunner Crate is another thing. I don't like how they don't give you prices. I don't want to bitch about them because I like it. I shot them pop packs, and they were pretty awesome. I kind of wish there was like a deep red one, so that way I could maybe put it behind the head of that, and then see if I couldn't do like a pink mist type deal. I kind of want to come out with like 4 of them and tape them around. I got a 2-pound tannerite. Tape them around that and see if I couldn't make a big mess out of that. That'll be the last thing I do of the day. If I shoot that, I'm going to have to leave probably because I don't want anybody showing up and being like, who's the asshole that did that? And I'm like, I don't know, he just left. So, I got to kind of start packing up. I'm losing daylight. This is the Gunner Crate that I got before. I didn't shoot it, but I'm going to keep it in my truck because I'm going to start keeping all my range stuff in here, like all my targets. It's so heavy right now because I got all these pop packs, and then I'll get over this in a second. And I got that steel target at the bottom, and I keep spray painting my truck, and I shot the crap out of that. You guys might have, I just posted that video the other day. Was my dad shooting it? I had already shot it a couple times. I said, here, Dad, shoot it. I'm going to record you. Put you up on my channel. So that's what he did. He shot it a bunch of times. Broke the stupid chain, which wasn't really his fault. I was using chintzy little jack chain anyway. So that stuff's not built to last. It's built for hanging lights, not a steel target, and then blasting the hell out of that steel target. Excuse me. But Gunner Crate, I gotta look up some of these prices, man. I'm paying $12 shipping on the box, and like I said, I understand why, because the boxes were heavy as shit. Pardon my language. I try not to curse, because I don't know if anybody's watching these with their kids. I'm assuming probably not. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. Subscribe, like, and comment, guys. To get on, if I get 100, I'll make another video. And that one will be the official one, and I'll do the random comment generator that James did on his last giveaway, and Out West Chris did with his 3 weeks ago. But this little thing here, you have to log in. So when I told you guys to check this out, unless you were a member of Gunner Crate, you couldn't. But what it does is it lists all the stuff that goes into your crate and into my crate, and I get the recreational. But it also, down below that, if you keep scrolling, it gives you... It says competition shooter, everything in recreational, plus, and then it lists those items. The last box I got, the Rats Tourniquet that I sent to James, not the Rats Tourniquet, the sling. I kept the Rats Tourniquet, sorry James. But the sling, and I know you got lots and lots of bags, so that's why I gave you that sling, but you would have gotten that. I shouldn't have technically got it. That was one of the reasons I gave that to you, is because you didn't get your box. You should have got that sling, and I know you're all about med bags and stuff right now. Not all about it, but I know that you're trying to put stuff together, and I thought you would appreciate that, and you would use it. You would utilize. Say that 5 times fast. I'm tripping over my tongue left and right. There's no rum or nothing in that. I left the moonshine at home. Although my buddy did send me a Snapchat of him today with a big-ass mason jar, like this tall. He made himself some apple pie and was drinking that, and I told him to save me some because I was at work. I don't think he did. I don't blame him. I probably wouldn't do it for him either. But, like I said, I wanted to go over and take a second, and I'll make that video in just a second. I'm going to try and break it up. This is part 2. I guess there's going to be part 3. I wasn't planning on it, but I wanted to start putting more videos on my channel. What was I going to say? I wanted to go over why I keep Tac Pack, or why I'm going to keep Tac Pack. Like I said a few minutes ago before I lost track, the first couple boxes of the month, of the year, I did it again, weren't all that great for me, or for anybody else, but they're turning around, and that's why I didn't drop them, because I know the AR stuff is coming, and that's what I want. I want a bunch of AR parts. The more parts I have, the higher the chance I'm going to go out and be like, hey, babe, I'm going to buy this lower, or I'm going to buy this upper this month. And then next month, hey, I'm going to get this whatever. because I already have all this other stuff, and it's like I drool when I think about all the cool stuff I've got at home in a little, I don't want to say junk drawer, but a little plastic deal that I have stacked up. I keep like all my hunting socks and gloves and everything in the bottom one, and then in the top one I have all the stuff I've gotten from Tac Pack and now from Gunner Crate. I'm going to stick with Gunner Crate. I don't like seeing repeat items that soon in a box, and I think that's kind of what was bothering James, is one, he didn't get his March box. Yeah, he didn't get his March box, and then when he got his April box, he got stuff in it that he already had. Granted, their Gunner Crate, the whole concept that they're going for is like shooter and shooter related, which targets and stuff, that's awesome. I mean, you can't reuse, yeah, you can, but no one's gonna reuse and reuse and reuse a paper target. You can't. You're gonna shoot it once, and you're probably gonna leave it like these guys do, and just leave it, and it'll be soggy mess at the bottom of the target. Next time you come out, you'll stick another one up, shoot it, leave, same thing, rinse, repeat. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I'm like 16 minutes long. But I hope that they start sending cooler stuff. You got to take care of your lower levels. How you take care of your lower levels dictates the quality that you should overall to your higher levels. So, I got a car driving by, creeping real slow. Okay, he's going. How you take care of your lower levels, it dictates how your box is viewed, because a lot more people are more likely going to get the lower levels. Not everybody's going to spend $90 a month for your competitive shooter. Although I would loved to have that site. And James, if you're watching, any of your AR stuff you want to get rid of, you float my way, bro. And I'll do the same thing. Any medical stuff, after I get my truck put together, I'll float your way. Maybe we'll do a gear trade. Let's do that, James. AR stuff goes my way. Medical stuff goes your way. If you want, I'm open. I'm open to anything. The whole unboxing community is just fun. Everybody seems like just cool people. I mean, if you can get responses back on your comments or whatever, or I get comments on my videos, you get to see the joy that these people get when they make their videos. It's just, I don't know. For me, I like watching them. It's like watching somebody get Christmas every month. And it's cool. And the stuff, what is really cool is the stuff we get. Between Barrel and Blade, Battle Box, Tac Pack, Gunner Crate, SHTF. Crate Club kind of wasn't good this month. And the month before was awesome. Check out Doc P's video last month, and then check it this month, and then go back and watch James's Crate Club fail from 7 months ago, and you'll see Doc P's crate and James's crate are almost identical. I almost thought about getting Crate Club. I still might. I think maybe it was just an off month for them. Everybody has an off month. You can't please everybody with every single box. That's just virtually impossible. There's too many people, too many different personalities, too many different interests and disinterests to please everyone at one time. But that's that. You guys saw what I did. So I'm going to pack up now. And Joe Fish out.